Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna. I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
What happened?
What do I gotta go to?
Go to the party. Go to the party and go to my name. Yeah.
My fault, bro.
It's all good. I'm gonna keep it like a couple seconds to get in there. You know when you're good. When I'm good.
I see it.
I'm gonna go straight to the main screen.
Alright. It's all good.
Whenever you're ready, we can hit that X on 3. Countdown.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
You can go ahead and take off your things if you want. What the fuck? Do I have all white? Do they have all white in this team? Oh yeah, I do got all white. Fuck! I never know the Bengals got all white, man.
You said what?
I never knew them motherfuckers got all white. Oh, they won't even let me wear it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got black on that shit.
Yeah, they won't let me. Oh, okay. Let me try it again. All right. How's your running back over there in the Raiders, man? You put them nigga up or what?
Huh?
Them boys in the Raiders. Did you work on their running back? They got some fast niggas.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Richard?
Yeah.
Man,
he's not doing it.
Little, man. He's too little. I can't do nothing with him, man.
Oh shit.
He not fast enough to
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black,
they are fired up
as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
The NFL season has hit high gear. And
so he got the speed, but he don't have the, he can't shoot his shit, huh?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I had trouble running with him.
Oh,
so after a while, I just said, fuck it. And at the beginning of the year, shit, I was running with Blunt.
Yeah, yeah.
I want.
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
We find out you trying to run hard.
24th pick in the spring by Oakland was Josh Jacobs.
Hey, if you like that, bro, you gotta notice.
Yards last year at
Alabama, if you like that.
But when you consider
I noticed when I run with my team, man, one day they be like all out, everybody running.
22 until February, and they're really hoping that the veteran presence of a 30-year-old Doug Martin can be a guiding light for Jacobs.
That's how you just gotta test them out.
Completes it.
It'd be one of them. It'd be the one that sorry as fuck last week. It'd be the one that run hard this week.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I think it's one league you in. You got the one with the 49ers, don't you? One league.
Yeah, that's my original team.
You mentioned that to me pregame.
You like what?
That's what they did there.
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they
motivate. That's what I figured. It was something like that.
These guys are so motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Gets it to the 34. Good.
And you got Breeder, and then you got Breeder,
a
and you
gain
got
of 7 on third down.
what's his name?
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3
Yeah.
if they could have gotten that stop there.
Yeah,
but
basically, yeah. I don't fuck. That's been my team since day one, man. I always a Niners fan.
Everyone's looking
I
at the
rock with them
offense and
every
say
year.
they've got the advantage.
Good, bad, worse.
Defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and
I
maybe
know you
change
missed the
things up.
Harbaugh.
5 yards on the
Hey,
catch.
You wouldn't be a Niners fan back then, especially in
One
Madden.
thing you're hoping for when you run
Y'all
drag
boys
routes,
juice.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
I'm glad the era is
In this
gone, man.
situation,
That gives me a
the
headache.
defense was effective.
Dumbass
Able to
play,
stop him
dumbass
before we get
bullshit.
good
Okay.
scheme going.
They try to throw on second
Right,
down.
we had
but
the
this
squad,
one is
bro.
incomplete.
Why the
So I
fuck
like
are we
that
not
right
even
there.
winning Super
Not
Bowl?
only was it the right play, throwing it
We go
away
to
like
Super Bowl
that,
and lose the fucking game
frankly,
that
I
we
think it was
could
the
beat the
only
shit out of the
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
People one of those moves, man, go all the way to the 5
Here comes
yard
the
and pass
7th
the
play
ball.
of this
You
opening
serious?
drive. They
You got
moved it
Frank
well,
Gore,
but
bro.
here's third down.
Exactly.
I just don't understand. Yes.
Going to throw deep for the ends, and this is caught inside
shit
the
pissed
5.
me off.
They're able to
I'm
convert
like,
on
man,
third down.
Kaepernick,
That
everybody
sets
like
up a
Kaepernick, like
first
that
and
nigga
goal.
just fucked up the fucking era of the 49ers, man. You know what that is. You never lose a Super Bowl.
Quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast.
That motherfucker came to give us our first down, too, man.
I should have had that play though. I ain't gonna lie.
Diving catch here on the
We
game's
had it, bro.
opening
We got,
drive.
like I said, we go all the way. Who the
He's
fuck
gonna
does
be
that?
stopped
Go all the way
cold
to the
behind the line
fucking.
of scrimmage.
All we need is a
They'll
touchdown.
wind
bro.
up losing a yard
We
on
got
the
Frank
play.
Gore running all day
And it'll
long,
be
and
second
he
and
won't. He
goal.
started passing the ball 4 times. You gotta be kidding.
One more time with Jacobs.
That shit pissed me the fuck off.
And in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year.
NFC Championship
And they are
against
able
the
to
Seahawks.
strike first here.
Ooh, I was pissed.
Building
Brian,
confidence after a
I was
loss.
looking
That's a good
carefully.
way
That
to
just
do
pissed
it.
me the
loss
fuck
last
off,
game,
bro.
but
Like,
first
yo,
drive
really?
here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can
Fuck
talk all they
Crabtree,
want
man.
about putting a
What the fuck you
loss
gonna give the
behind them.
ball for?
I think that
You
drive
see
there
Sherman
did
hot
more
ass over
than
there.
any conversation they had, don't you
That's
think?
Exactly
Exactly.
right.
He wanna
Puts
hype
that
up-
to bed.
he wanna hype
Yeah.
up Sherman. Did not do
Yeah.
A lot of things they
Like,
need to
bro,
do
you
differently.
really? Come on,
Whatever they
man.
said
That's when
appears
he's
to have worked.
fucking hot. That motherfucker, that's his era. You don't fuck with Sherman,
That's when
man.
Sherman, Chancellor, all them boys,
Yeah,
Earl
yeah.
Thomas.
Here's
They
Dalton
was
Bengals
hungry.
now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Man, yeah, we suck, dude.
Throwing,
That's
Dalton.
real for real.
Damn. Oh, shit. That's
He
tough.
gets this one to
He got a
Boyd.
touchdown, too.
He'll take
Yeah,
this to the
I
other
seen
side
it,
of midfield
but I didn't want to
before
risk
going
it, man,
out of
because he was
bounds.
back foot
A
pass.
really
That
nice
fuck
gain
that.
of 25 yards.
He gonna end up bringing that shit right back.
So here's a 1st
This
and
team
10
right here
now
is a
in
bum
Raider
team, man. I tried to
territory
hang with
at the
everybody.
46.
Not great, but
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. Past the 20.
Damn.
And
Terrible.
all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
see, if he didn't get the Raider, I would have get him.
Joe Mixon with his 16th
Over the Bengals.
touchdown of the
What?
year.
If he didn't
As
get
his
the
guys
Raiders,
are
I would have get them
here
over the
this
Bengals.
first quarter. And maybe starting the campaign for another
wouldn't
offensive
get
player of
that
the week
name
award
back.
in the AFC.
You got more offensive talent than me.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of balls.
And he's definitely off to that great start, a second straight week.
I like to run the ball.
And this will not
I
be
got a
returnable.
shitty
It's out of
O-line.
the back
hard
of
to
the
do
end
that.
zone for a touchback.
Tell me about it. I got worse too. The O-line is stuck.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix.
I run the ball
pass,
every
pass.
fucking minute.
Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now the second down throw on target. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there. Carr to Nelson, 42 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got him by oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Flush to his right, and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. Now it's 3rd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Carr going to throw. He completes it to Bryant.
What the fuck? Oh, they put you back.
Well, we hear so often how tackling is almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
Yeah,
3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff.
I should be able to stop it.
And this will depend on the mark.
Yeah, I know, but that defense has to post up. It shouldn't.
And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
The quarterback sneak shouldn't work on that play.
Here's Joe Mixon.
Oh my God, he's slow as fuck. I quit, man.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
We ain't even got no fast
our
motherfucker.
score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up.
Yellow.
Gotta be careful here.
Just a
got
couple
his
inches,
man.
man.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
All right. Make it quick.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They run it with Jacobs. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
Oh, my God. He switched these. Damn.
A nice run there. 8 yards moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They go with Jacobs, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Ooh. All right, you going to come back?
Hovering near the goal line.
All right. Sound good.
And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got
oh, my God. Did he make it?
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mixon with a 1st down carry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find.
There goes Green. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Throwing on second down. Carr. Bryant has it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They go play action here on first down, escaping the pressure right.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, fuck no. Really, man.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle.
Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground. Wade. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw his Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
29. Hey, box drop.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Complete to Bryant. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr being chased out left. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake. Carr eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Carr to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And that takes us from second to third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
He's checking. Crash. Check. 637. Alert 3.
To throw, it's Carr. It's caught by Bryant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Joe Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1 yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Williams.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll try the left side. It's Wade. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, Mason Foster, who was 7th in the NFL in tackles a year ago. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run. This is Bernard. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mixon with it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
11 yards there, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap. racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Going for the deep ball. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But for this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight is Ringo. Tight is on Ringo.
Oh, passing it. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Dalton, 1st and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. This will be Dalton again. And he slings one that's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.